And B-Mac, we just heard that stat, 8-29, a learning experience now underway for Trey Lance. But I'll ask you the question this way, because sloppy conditions in Chicago didn't allow either of these quarterbacks to show you exactly what they are, because their game's so predicated by what they can do with their legs as well. How much stock are you putting into Lance's performance or lack thereof here on Sunday?
They lost.
Yeah.
So you got to put a lot of stock in that, based on his inability to get his team in scoring opportunities and capitalize on those said opportunities. But one thing I can say, Justin Fields, playing against that type of defense, we know how stout and physical the 49ers defense can be, and they will be throughout this year. Justin Fields stood up. I mean, I don't know if they give out footballs, you know, there in Chicago in the locker room, but he deserves a football, because his ability to stand in the pocket, you know, being harassed day in and day out, and then finding a way to look for the open pass catcher was a thing of beauty, and he just rallied the troops. So this was a great, not development game for Justin Fields, but an opportunity to grow against a playoff caliber team in very, very difficult conditions. He did so, and he outperformed Trey Lance.
You hear that?
He did.
You hear that?
He did.
I'm just going to sit here and enjoy that for just a couple moments here, because B-Mac always gives my Bears trouble.
Yeah, I do.
But I
was surprised.
Seeing what Justin Fields did here in his season opener, the development that you want to see from year one to year two. Obviously, we could pick this tape apart, and there were some mistakes that he made in the first half, but I want to highlight that touchdown pass opposite side of the field to Dante Pettis. They say never throw it across the field, B-Mac, but he bought the time left, saw a wide open receiver on the right, but to have your eyes downfield like that and find that guy, what does that tell you about the maturation of Justin?
That's growth.
Yeah.
Because a year ago, anytime he's breaking the pocket, you know, breaking containment out of the pocket, he was looking to run. But now when you look at his ability to keep his eyes down the football field and just try to find the open pass catcher, that led to this huge touchdown. And I don't want to say one play, you know, could provide the window of opportunity to win a ball game, but this was huge right here. This got them right back in the game, because at that point, they were down 10-0. And then that kind of jump-started the momentum in favor of Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears to be able to score once again as well and come up with a huge 19-10 victory. Big day for Chicago. This surprised a lot of people, surprised me. And I understand when we saw the conditions, we thought it kind of evened the playing field out just a little bit. But I still felt like San Francisco had more than enough to be able to come out on top on this road opportunity. But no, sir. Justin Fields outplayed Trey Lance. That's the storyline.
You know, the big question marks for Chicago coming into this season was, can they protect Justin Fields? Just 2 sacks here on Sunday allowed by that offensive line. And can this receiving core get the job done? You see Equinemius St. Brown get into the end zone. You see Dante Pettis there get into the end zone. Some big catches by some lesser-known names. Fields does not have that supporting cast around him.
Sir.
So for him to succeed this season, what does he have to continue to do with this group?
He has to complete more than 8 passes.
Okay.
That's one thing he has to do, right? He only completed 8 passes. He threw 17. But just continue to be smart with the football. We did see a costly interception, but he was able to bounce back from that. But just be smart with the football and just learn to take what the defense is giving you. And then also, to remember, you still can improvise and make things happen with his legs. I like his ability to be able to grow and break the pocket, but still look down the football field, as I explained earlier, for an open pass catcher. But for Justin Fields, just play smart football, and just take what the defense is going to give you.
There is only so long that you can celebrate this one. It is a rivalry matchup in prime time next Sunday night against the Packers at Lambeau. We'll see what the Packers can do here.
1-0, Chicago.
And that's it.
1-0.
That's all that counts is the number in the win-loss column as we take a look at some of your top fantasy performers. Fields, you know, you're only going to get so many points, as B-Mac said, when your guy throws 8 passes, but the day didn't call for it. Trey Lance management here coming into question. He was one interception, 0 touchdowns. Khalil Herbert, the spell back for the Bears, getting to the end zone. So we're looking at double-digit points as Debo picked up where he left off last season. We saw him plenty in the run game. Let us slot him as a running back, please and thank you. And Dante Pettis, surprising everybody, including himself perhaps, as he gets the revenge against his former team with a big touchdown in a big spot.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.